Hey everybody, welcome to Studio 64. My name's David. I've been searching the interzones for some more science, space and tech news to share with you. And I came across this over at Indy 100. Archaeologists unearthed 4,000-year-old art from never-before-seen culture. This should be interesting. Archaeologists have just discovered evidence of a previously unknown ancient culture that had been lost to the sands of time. A team of experts discovered 30 rock art sites dating back thousands of years in Venezuela's Canaima National Park. But the most exciting part of the find was realizing that its creators belonged to a never-before-seen civilization. Interesting. Now, as usual, I'll leave the link to the main article below the video so you can pop in, check out these embedded links. Go for a bit of a deeper dive if you want. Makes for an interesting read, believe me. Yeah, so there you got links to live science and information on petroglyphs and things like that. It's really cool. Yeah, so the newfound art represents a new culture previously unknown. The team's lead, Jose Miguel Perez Gomez. Magnificent name, by the way, Jose. You've got to say it. Jose Miguel Perez Gomez. Magnificent. Of Simon Bolivar University in Caracas, told Live Science. Now, the pictograms and petroglyphs include simple depictions of leaves and stick figure drawings of people, as well as star-shaped patterns and other geometric designs. Now, Perez Gomez admitted that it was unclear why people created this art, saying it's almost impossible to get into the minds of people living so many thousands of years ago. But he added the images definitely had a ritual meaning. He suggested that the different pictures may have related to birth, diseases, natural renewal, or prosperous hunting. Even the location of the artwork most probably had a meaning and an importance within the landscape, just as churches have a meaning for people today, Perez Gomez added. Yeah, video is now our form of art, you know, so we'll film our daily activities, and this was the equivalent. There it is. That's amazing, isn't it? It actually looks like an industrial city to me. Over here on the right, you've got, it looks like flames in a building. Looks like the place is burning down. But yeah, again, I'm not a scientist, archaeologist, or artist, but it looks intensely fascinating, doesn't it? Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, I wonder what was going through their minds at the time they were painting that. I often do that with old photos. I wonder what that person was thinking at the moment. Like, God, I need to scratch, or I'm busting for a pee, or when can I get out of here? I've got to go down to the pub. Just imagine what, yeah, you can imagine, it's interesting to think, what they could be thinking at that point in time. Fascinating. Yes, now so far, researchers haven't been able to determine the precise age of the ancient drawings. However, a similar rock art found in Brazil has been dated to around 4,000 years ago. Yet Perez Gomez believes that Venezuela findings may even be older. Now, Canaima National Park is huge, roughly the size of Belgium, and is made up of forests and mountainous terrain. Let's have a quick look at this. This looks quite interesting. This is, what's this? Scientists date the oldest known cave painting in the world. Let's just have a quick look at this. So it's a little bit of a related video. So let's go.
This is the oldest known cave painting in the world. It's a painting of a wild pig interacting with three figures that seem to be humans. This is a really important discovery because it really changes our understanding of when humans develop the ability to tell complex stories through the use of pictures. We've dated it using a method known as laser ablation uranium series. So this essentially uses a laser to measure when these tiny little layers of calcium carbonate form naturally on top of the rock art. So we can say that that art was there on the wall at least 51,200 years ago. Archaeologists had long believed that the use of scenes in rock art was a relatively recent development in human history, say the last 20 or 30,000 years, and it took place initially in Europe. But this little known culture in Indonesia was producing this really important rock art long before modern humans had even set foot in Europe.
Well, that was very interesting, wasn't it? I quite enjoyed that. Yeah, it's a 50,000-year-old Indonesian cave painting. And that's not that far from Australia. That just fascinates me. That just so interesting. As I say, what were they thinking 50,000 years ago? I can just imagine people 50,000 years in the darn future. I can just imagine them going, what were they thinking about back in 2024? You know, people are going, I'm going to update my OnlyFans page. That's what I'm thinking about. No, don't panic. I don't have an OnlyFans page. No, definitely not. Yes, definitely a trousers on person, thankfully for everybody's eyeballs. God, you're an idiot, David. Yes, the Kanema Park, very interesting indeed. Yes, perhaps its most famous feature is anal falls. Jesus. Yes, Kanema Park, perhaps its most famous feature is Angel Falls, the tallest waterfall on land in the world. Now, the park may have been the ground zero where this mysterious culture first developed, Perez Gomez told Live Science. Then he posited the people may later have moved on to places such as distant as the Amazon River, the Guianas, and even southern Colombia, all of which house similar ancient artwork to the newly found examples in Venezuela. That is incredible, isn't it? This is the thing I love about science. We're discovering new things all the time. I think it's amazing. Much we don't know about that time. I'm wondering if we did have ancient cultures that had knowledge that we don't have, that we've lost. Yeah, but that's an amazing piece of artwork, isn't it? Love to hear your thoughts on this down in the comments. I think it's fantastic. All right, well, my name is David. Thanks for joining me for another Studio 64 Science, Space and Tech News update. I shall see you in the next one. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. If you're up for it, drop a comment down below the video as usual, because I'd love to hear what you think. All right, take care, and as I always say, if you can't be good at it. And as I also always say,
my nipples are very sensitive.